the recipient of our first ever awarding here on Kababayan Today, the Community Hero Award. Kasama natin sigurong Peter Esperanza mula sa Laguna, and he's now here based in Barstow, California. So, Mr. E, di ba?
Mr. E.
Mr.
Yes.
E ang tawag sa'yo ng mga estudyante mo. Mr. E, ikwento mo sa amin yung oportunidad para pumunta dito sa Amerika para magturo.
Yung pagtuturo, since meron akong education degree sa Lasal, nagturo muna ako sa China. I was there for 2 years teaching English and mathematics. And then yung mga friends ko, yung mga batchmates ko sa Lasal, nagtuturo na sila dito sa Amerika, and most of them are in New York City. So, sinabi nila na meron daw opportunities for me to go to the States, so why don't you try it out? And I did. And
was that an easy process to submit your documents or paper? Talk to us about the steps leading up to it. Mahirap ba?
Mahirap kung iisipin mo, pero sabi ko nga, yung buhay ko, lahat pinapabaya ko sa fate. So, marami yung nag-apply, like hundreds of math teachers, kasama yung iba kong mga kaibigan. And kailangan lang nila at that time sa Barstow High School or Barstow, California is like 3 math teachers and 2 science teachers. And there's like hundreds of math teachers and hundreds of science teachers.
So, ang daming nag-apply, konti lang yung slots.
So, when I found out about it, I was like, I'm not gonna get in. I'm just gonna be there, try it, and just see what will happen to me. And after 3 days, isa na ako dun sa 3 natanggap na math teachers.
So, ano yung proseso? In-interview ka ba nila on Skype? Or paanong nangyari?
Kasi wala pang Skype noon. So, yung principal ng Barstow High School pumunta sa Pilipinas.
Okay.
And then sila yung nag-interview ng mga math teachers and science and special ed teachers doon sa isang hotel sa Pilipinas. And then, 3 days lang yung interview. Nung tinanggap na kami, it's all up to USCIS if they're going to give us the work visa and all. And we went through the process of waiting for the slot for the H-1B. And then after getting the H-1B notifications, so we went to the embassy for an interview. And let's say from March until October, yun yung duration ng waiting namin para makakuha kami ng working visa. Doon na, October 29, I think,
so
sa Barstow.
how did your family feel about this opportunity?
They're very happy, of course, because I'm the first Esperanza who's going to be flying to the United States. Wait. Well, my sister is here already. But yeah, and teaching.
I'm sure they must be very proud.
I would like to think so.
Of course, I'm sure. So, let's talk about coming to America. For the first time, ikaw naglalaba, ikaw nagluluto, ikaw ang gumagawa lahat.
Ako lahat.
Ikaw lahat. Was this hard in the beginning for you?
For me, no. Because in college, since taga Luisiana, Laguna nga ako, and then nag-dorm ako sa Lasal for 4 years, ako na rin lahat, mula 18 years old, so ako naglalaba. So wala na. Ang mahirap sa akin, driving. I don't know how to drive, and you have to drive here in California. If I'm in New York City, I'll just use the subway system, and then I'm fine. But dito, kailangan matuto kang mag-drive, kailangan kang matuto sa lahat.
Oo, kasi walang gagawa para sa'yo, di ba? Wala naman
yaya.
tayong driver dito.
Wala tayong
di ba?
walang driver.
Oo.
So, mahirap, pero alam ko na ganun yung mangyayari sa akin. So, na-expect ko na yung hirap nung pagiging independent. Ang mahirap dito is working as a teacher in the States for the first time. Because napanood ko yung Dangerous Minds. Kasi sa Lasal, meron kaming klaseng Found Ed once. So, pinapanood sa amin yung Dangerous Minds. And I was like, this is just an exaggeration. Hindi naman nangyayari yung may mga bata nang babato sa'yo, nagmumura sa'yo, or susuntukin ka or something.
Na-experience mo ba to?
Well, fortunately, hindi naman ako nasuntok. But, naranasan kong mabato ng empty water bottle habang nagtuturo ako. Naranasan kong murahin ng estudyante.
Talaga?
Yeah. So, it was a baptism of fire. I thought I had it. I thought I'm from Lasal. I went to China.
Kaya ko to.
I'm well experienced and all. but it's a totally different situation here in the United States.
All right, but you're making waves with Number Bender. And I'm very fascinated when I took a look at your website. I was like, wow, this is something innovative. This is what we need to teach our younger generation math, and not even just the younger generation. Miski ako, sabi ko, ganun pala yun. So when we return, kasama natin si Gurong Peter Esperanza, and we'll be discussing and talking about what this is, the Number Bender website. Don't go away, we'll be right back.